Yeah, hey Will. Hey, do you remember last week whenever the Pokemon company sent me a letter and asked me to rate 5 of their Pokemon and they chose like just 5 random Pokemon for me to rate? Yeah. And I made a video about it and everything, but I got another list from them today and I'm starting to feel like it seems weird. Something feels off about this. Like, I don't recognize any of these names. And why 5? Why 5 Pokemon? They're the Pokemon company. What do they want my opinion on 5 Pokemon for? Yeah, I just feel like I feel like it could be some sort of prank. Well, I'm not you. I don't trust everything the Pokemon company says. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it. It's a way to, put content out there. But it just, I don't know. Something feels off about it for me. Let me know what you think after you watch the next video. Yeah, man, bye. Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of Tank Rates Pokemon. The Pokemon Company has sent me another list of 5 random Pokemon for me to like, or not to like. I hope they are okay with me not liking them, because last time, I gave 2 of them 2 mugs. I'm kind of afraid it could be some sort of prank. They just want to, catch me having an unfavorable opinion for things that people love. I don't know. But let's get into it. Let's rate these 5 new Pokemon. Hopefully there's something about these that I like a little bit more than some of the ones from last time. Also, please forgive my appearance. I hopped right out of bed and, wanted to come up here and film this. I don't want to keep the Pokemon Company waiting. So let's go ahead and go. We've got 5 more Pokemon to rate this week, so let's go ahead and get started. First up is one called Honedge. Oh no. This is an inanimate object Pokemon. This is a sword. This is a sword. This is a sword that's a Pokemon. And Will Tank and the Will Tank, who we do Pokemon streams together, he's got this rationale about inanimate object Pokemon, and he's decided that in the Pokemon universe, the sword Pokemon would have come before the sword, right? No one would have known how to make a sword until they saw the sword Pokemon, and then they created the sword. But I swear, a sword with a sheath is just a little bit on the nose for me. I assume it floats. I don't like floating Pokemon. I don't like floating Pokemon. Why do they float? What on earth makes this? What process? What natural biological process makes this Pokemon float in the air? It's a sword with a sheath and one eye. It's creepy. You see that anywhere, floating around your mansion or something, you're creeped out. And then B, what can it do but stab you? All you got to do is find a scissor Pokemon and snip that rope there, and then it's just a sword on the ground with no sheath. I don't love that. Don't love that. That's a 1 out of 5 mugs, guys. I'm sorry, Pokemon Company, but I got to keep my integrity. 1 out of 5 mugs. Hopefully the next one won't be an inanimate object, and we'll be able to, Alcremie, an ice cream Pokemon. An ice cream Pokemon. Why does the Pokemon have strawberries on it? This has to be some sort of a prank, you guys. This can't be right. I mean, this one's cooler than the sword one, right? This one's cooler than the sword one. I like it, but let me tell you why I don't like it. And these humanoid, childlike Pokemon, there's something off about them. It's creepy to me. This is a horror Pokemon, in my opinion, from what I'm looking at here. It's strange, and it's obviously made of cream. And then the idea is that if we go by the logic that this would have come before cream and strawberries, that kind of dessert, then somebody had to eat one of these things in the Pokemon world. Then they decide, oh, I would like to recreate this dish without the Pokemon. Oh gosh, I wouldn't catch it. If I saw this Pokemon in the wild, I would run far away. 2 out of 5 mugs. 2 out of 5 mugs. Dhelmise. Dhelmise looks to be a Pokemon made out of the wheel of a ship, as well as the anchor and the seaweed that hangs upon it. So there are two options here. Either the wheel and the anchor have been jammed together and are wrapped in seaweed, and that whole thing is some sort of sentient Pokemon. I hate the idea of that. I absolutely hate that. That's a 0 out of 5 stars in my opinion. Or 0 out of 5 mugs in my opinion, if that's the case. Now, the only thing that could save this Pokemon are two things that I have to do in my own reality. A, I have to think that it's the seaweed that possesses sea debris. If this Pokemon is seaweed that possesses sea debris and creates its own body out of sea debris, whether it be anchors or ships or whatever, I'm cool with that. That sounds actually very cool, that at the bottom of the ocean there's sentient seaweed that possesses things and makes its own body. That does sound cool. If that's the case, that's going to increase the score. And then also I have to think that there are more variations than just this variation of debris that could become the Pokemon. Let's say the seaweed possesses just an anchor, or let's say the seaweed possesses like 3 treasure chests at the bottom of the sea, and then it, becomes some sort of clambering box of wooden, whatever. If the Pokemon is the seaweed, I'm cool with that. Let me know in the comments. If the Pokemon is the seaweed, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 mugs only. If the Pokemon is the whole package, it's another 1 out of 5 mugs. So do let me know in the comments. I'm gonna default to in between, and I'm gonna have the official score as 3 out of 5 mugs. But I just want you to let me know in the comments if you can, which I don't know why I should expect people to comment, but maybe this is the time you do that. And let me know. Moving on. Klefki. This is a keyring Pokemon. Pokemon Company, why did you send me a list of only inanimate object Pokemon? If you knew me, you would know what would happen. I don't like them. This doesn't make sense. A keyring Pokemon doesn't make sense, and the logic that keys were only invented after this was discovered, this Pokemon was observed, it doesn't make it can't work. I don't like it. There are keys on a, it's just a key ring. Do people just use this key? This is what people use for key rings in the Pokemon universe? Is that it? Is that how we reconcile? Like, oh, you pick up this living ring off the ground, like, oh, this will be good for my keys. It's not abuse to shove this in my back pocket and fart on it all day. Ugh. 1 out of 5 mugs. 1 out of 5 mugs, Klefki. And finally, Chingling. Chingling. Oh, this is literally just a bell. Yep, they sent me 5 inanimate object Pokemons. This is a bell. This is a bell on a scarf. Now, as I look at it, this is probably my favorite one out of the 5, and I'll tell you why. When I look at this image, I can see this thing running around. I can see it opening that mouth opening that mouth up. I can see the little ear scarf things flowing around and it running around. Maybe in the snow. Maybe it only comes out at Christmas time. I don't know. But it's got arms. It's got legs. It runs around on the ground. I like that. It's grounded. It makes sense that it lives in this world. And then the logic that people only began to make like Christmas bells and bells of that type when they saw this thing, that maybe it jingles when it walks, and they're like, ooh, that's beautiful. I'd like to make one of those to hang around my neck, or I'd like to have one of those to put on my door as a knocker. That logic applies. I can follow that logic. So for that reason, I do actually like this one. I'm going to give this one, now it's still an inanimate object Pokemon. I don't really care for that. But because it seems to be pretty well grounded in the world, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 mugs. So Pokemon Company, you saved yourself in the end. Maybe you were just trying to see what I felt about inanimate object Pokemon, because you don't know me that well, but I really am not a huge fan of inanimate object Pokemon because they just don't make sense to me. But thank you so much for seeking out my opinion. I hope this isn't just some elaborate prank to get me to make videos on the internet for your to make fun of me or something. So I hope people aren't making fun of me. But hey, if you are, if you are, you are. That's just how things are. But thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed it. This video comes out early for patrons. If you're a patron of Tank Media Games, you get these episodes 1 week early. If you are watching this on YouTube, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/tankmedianetwork, become a patron of $1, or more if you'd like, but $1 would be the minimum. And if you become a $1 patron, you'll be able to see the next episode right this very moment. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Check me out on all my other places. I've got all the social media on Twitch live every day. But this has been Tank Rates Pokemon. We will continue, and hopefully the Pokemon Company sends me something good next time. Thank you for everything, everyone. Please remember, I love you very much. Bye-bye.